Hey, what's up, Ragna bitches? Today we're leveling the standard baby Archbishop Magnus Exorcismus full support build solo in Guild Dungeon. I can say that I'm leveling here, but that would be a little bit generous on the word leveling. This is absolute garbage, terrible experience. It is, I mean, it's not so much leveling, it's just way more fun than it is good. I spent 100 mil opening this fucking guild dungeon for no goddamn reason at all. So, this is your standard build, your standard baby bishop bullshit. And you can see the effectiveness of it. It's all right. I don't remember. I've been playing Ragnarok. I've been playing for a while. Since like 2006. So, I've seen a few things. I don't remember Magnus Exorcism was doing this much damage. This seems pretty new. I'm only doing like 70 times these monsters' HP and damage, but it could be more. Could be more. You can see my weapon. It's pretty shit because I haven't invested the necessary dollars into it. I'm using variant shoes for some reason. What you want to do here, the strategy, it's pretty. You can kind of see it if you look really close. You run around and you throw down Magnus Exorcismus on the ground, and everything dies. So, that's step one: cut a hole in the box, and then just leave the fucking box with a hole in it because that's all the steps there are. You just literally run around and, you try not to kill yourself. Don't get caught, basically. Profatio is pretty good for that. But it doesn't really shield very much damage as I am a baby Archbishop and it only shields a percentage of my max HP. So my max HP is only like 10k if I'm using an HP increase potion, which means that I get absolutely garbage for a shield. Autoramus works too. What's interesting is it kind of seemed like when Renewal came out that Autoramus was going to be like, the thing that you did for damage. They have like this set for it and all that shit. Currently do about 50k with it versus 220, 230, 260, 300k sometimes damage with ME. So, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about the Autoramus. I might just drop it because it's clearly shit. Oh, yeah, now we're in level 2. So, this is where the Dark Priests are. We're kind of hoping to get a Black Rosary here, but there really wasn't any Black Rosaries to drop. I don't really know why. I think it's a really low card rate. It's only like 1%, or 0.1% or something. That seems like really low rate. I don't like that fact. That a gear can be at such a low rate that it's almost impossible to get unless you're just randomly lucky. And it's kind of sucky, but at the same time, it kind of keeps it so that it's a rare item and all that stuff. But it's rare enough because the guild dungeon is only open like 3 days a week, and that's if you invest in it. So it's kind of a lot of work to be able to farm it for an average person unless you're in a guild, and then you can farm it if you have access to this guild dungeon in particular, but WoW sucks dick, so who wants to do that? And then you have to go back here, and then you have to hunt them still, and it's just like kind of AIDS. So, at the end of the day, don't bother doing this dungeon at all. Just watch this video instead, realize that it's garbage, it's a waste of your time, and then you're going to be way better off. You're going to go somewhere else and you're going to try something more fun, and then it'll be way better. But if you happen to be a baby Archbishop and you level exclusively solo with ME, this dungeon does have a good selection of high-level undead mobs that are good for leveling. However, it would not be as good as leveling in Old Glass Time where you have a fixed respawn, everything dies instantly to your ME, you can pre-camp the respawn with your ME, so when things spawn they die as quickly as it's literally possible to do, and then you just run around to the spawn points and you trigger those, like I made in another video. Click the link in the video. Just kidding, I'm not going to put one there because that's a waste of time because nobody's going to be here by the time I said that and watching this video still, so I'm just going to keep talking. So I can really only kill half of the things in this dungeon. Dark Frames don't give you very much. They don't even have drops. And then you have, the Dark Priests. They're few and far between. They have the potential for a drop. We didn't get any. Last Guild Dungeon 1, we got a Zombie Mastercard. I don't even know what that does. I want to take a look, but I'm not 100% sure I even care. So I'll look at it one day. but I'm probably not going to look at it anytime soon. But Zombie MasterCard, if anybody knows what that does off the top of their head, go ahead and leave a comment in the description. If you're still watching this video, that is, which is very unlikely because it's really boring and there's not much going on. You're looking at a baby priest leveling with Magnus Exorcismus in a guild dungeon that nobody uses, so it's really kind of pointless. I mean, this is about as quality content as IRO is going to give you, so it's really not that bad. I mean, especially if you're in Europe, you're not even going to be able to play, so you might as well just watch this video. But, I mean, you really have all the skill points that you need. I thought it would be kind of harder to get a Magnus Exorcismus and be full support, but then I just realized being full support is for pussies, and it doesn't really even matter because parties don't need priests anyways. I just want to go back on topic here to this leveling thing, where I want to talk about how the fact that I can one-shot these monsters by over 50% of their HP at level 117 is really unfortunate because, they're level 140, so I'm not even getting the full EXP benefit from them. I'm so far out of range, I'm not even getting anything, which is kind of stupid because I'm able to kill them so hard that they die to death, and I still don't get the benefit. I don't understand. I'm doing this by myself, I'm earning all this experience, but for some reason, because they're too strong, I'm not able to learn from them, which is kind of dumb in and of itself. I think that's probably the worst part about Renewal, just in general. Anyways, that's it for this video. It's terrible. Goodbye.